A woman was on a date when she was turned into a remote-controlled killer. The message came via airdrop. Annie thought it was just a prank, but when she saw an intruder on her home security camera, she knew it was all real. Annie wanted to call the cops, but the killer knew her every move. If she called the police, her family's lives would be on the line. Annie had no choice but to do what he said. His first demand was for Annie to get the memory card from Jack's camera and destroy it. After sending Jack away, Annie managed to get the memory card and smashed it to pieces. The second task came quickly. Put poison in Jack's wine glass. To find the person behind this, she started looking for him. She carefully observed everyone within a 20-meter radius. The man in the suit looked the most suspicious. His hands barely left his phone. While she was watching, Annie wrote a help message on a dollar bill and asked the waiter to give it to the piano player, disguising it as a tip. The piano player saw the bill, and his expression became troubled. When he returned, he drank the glass of wine and then collapsed, and somehow, the dollar bill appeared on Annie's plate. At the same time, the security camera showed the intruder at her house was about to kill her sister. Clearly, the killer in the room had seen her message for help, and the piano player got dragged into it. Annie was almost certain the man in the suit was the killer. She wanted to confront him right away, but then a woman appeared by his side. Just then, Annie learned from the bartender that the couple were regular customers. They usually sat at a table in the corner, but this time that table was taken, so they had to move to a different one, and the middle-aged man in the corner had been watching Annie all night. Annie understood everything. He was the real mastermind. With that, she walked over to him and used the poison drink to test him, to see if he was really the killer. Sure enough, the nervous middle-aged man quickly confessed everything. It turns out Jack was supposed to testify in court. His evidence was key to the mayor's corruption case and directly threatened the middle-aged man's interests. That's why he planned to get rid of Jack. And Annie was the perfect tool for the job. Annie's husband had died, and Annie was the prime suspect because her fingerprints were on the gun, but it was ultimately ruled a suicide. If something similar happened again, Annie would be the obvious suspect. Just when the middle-aged man thought he had everything under control, Annie secretly slipped the poison onto his plate. The man noticed what she did and became furious. He was about to kill Annie, but Jack blocked the bullet and knocked the gun out of the man's hand. The stray bullet hit the glass wall. Seeing the glass wall crack, Annie grabbed a heavy object and completely shattered it. As the glass broke, the middle-aged man was sucked right out, falling from the building and smashing to pieces. Annie was sucked out too, but Jack grabbed her just in time, saving her life. Annie rushed home and fought the intruder, successfully saving her son and sister. But is this conspiracy really over?